Hey guys, welcome back to Kerry&Liam. So I think about a month ago or maybe 2 months ago, I did a video where I had this thing disassembled and I was talking about Linux and using old hardware and stuff. So I have it put back together. I put it back together maybe 10 days ago or maybe 2 weeks ago, I kind of forget. And like I say, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but this computer, I actually bought it just on kind of a lark, just because I was looking for a better processor for my purple computer, and I saw, oh, this one has that better processor. So I don't have a particular use for it. Now that I put it back together, it is a lot quieter, and it is running quite well. But I don't have like a super dedicated use for it, so I kind of just have it set up as a little gaming rig right now. I don't know what we'll do with it in the future. But now that I also do have this one running, I might also just take the purple one and disassemble it so I can redo its thermal paste and stuff. Kind of give the purple one a break so it can be repaired. But yeah, let's watch the startup here. This one has an SSD, so that does make it quite a bit faster for startup. And let's see. Still running HP firmware, but I did cut a little bit of extra metal out from behind the keyboard, so if I remove the keyboard, I can get onto the boot chip and maybe flash open firmware later, but I'm not in a huge rush to do that. Let's just block you guys so you can't see my password here. I'm just going to block this. Not that it's a super important password for this computer, but so I did do an encrypted setup on this one. Didn't really have to, but did do that. I have used Pop! OS without an encrypted setup, like on my server. I don't have it encrypted just for slightly faster speeds. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it's just not necessary on my server. I don't really store any personal information on it. Yeah, let's see. There we go. And I did look around for the through the basic Pop! OS. What are they called? Basic Pop! OS backdrops, and I looked for one that was kind of red just to pick something that matched the computer a little bit. Let's see. Background. They have some really nice ones, actually. I don't know if you guys can see, but a lot of them are kind of like cosmic themed, if I may say, because that's what Pop! OS calls its Linux theme, is cosmic. But they have a lot of nice ones. They have some other red ones too that are on here that that I considered. Let's see here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me just minimize this so you guys can see. This one's pretty nice too. But I did like this kind of spaceship themed one. They also had a purple one. So the purple ones obviously look really nice on my purple computer, but they don't quite fit this one as much. So let's see. Yeah, I really recommend, if you have an old computer, try Linux, try Pop! OS on it, because you can, I think people just have to kind of get their hands on it, and they're going to see that like this is pretty usable, and it's like technology that works for you, which is nice. So anyway, yeah, we won't make this too long of a video, but I will show you what I set up on it, which is a game. I might install some other stuff later, but I'm a big fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I have finished the original game, not the expansion packs, but the original game before. And so I finally had to try OpenRCT2. Let's turn up the volume a bit on this. Yeah, check this out. And I'm not going to make this a full review of OpenRCT2, but I am quite impressed with some of the features that it has versus the original game that make it really nice. Just a lot of nice quality of life things that they have on there. Like in the original game, like deleting things can get annoying and all this stuff. So this scenario is, what is it, Victoria Falls in Africa? So I really like in RCT, I think RCT2 has this in general, but I really like some of the better scenery that they have in the game versus the original game. I did have RCT2, the actual version, when I was young as well, and I remember that it was really, really difficult. I've seen some videos about that since, that the first scenario they put you into in that game is like insanely difficult, and so it kind of dissuades you from continuing the game, and I remember that. So I didn't play that one yet, but I'm doing them kind of out of order. And anybody who's into this game, OpenRCT2 as well. Well, let me explain what OpenRCT2 is. There's Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and its sequel that are quite similar, but OpenRCT2 is like an open source version of that game that exists now. You have to have the original game files in order to use it, but it just adds a bunch of new features. And the original games were made in like assembly language, so they're very. I think they're a little bit more. They obviously memory was more of an issue 25 years ago, so it has very small memory and stuff. Like so, in other words, like the amount of guests you can have, or like maximum amounts of dollar values and stuff, top out at kind of small values. So OpenRCT2, now that those are a lot less of an issue for computers, they increased a lot of those numbers. But yeah, I've been having some fun with this, so we won't dwell on that too much. Let's see, OpenRCT2. Let me show you some other stuff I have on here so far. Let's see. I did get qBittorrent. I forget why I got that. Let's take a look at LibreWolf. Let's see what I have in here. Ultimately, I might not actually have this computer connect. If I am just gaming with it, I might not have it connected to the internet. But we'll see. Yeah, maybe just occasionally for updates or something. And I might do some other stuff with this. Maybe I'll get some more software on here, but stuff for kind of offline use, just like as a secondary computer. I don't know, what can we search in here? I haven't done too much stuff on this yet. Interestingly, on my other computer, on the purple laptop, maybe I'll make a video about that one. I'll probably, if I do a video about that one, I'll probably do screen recording. Let's see here. I might have searched the wrong thing. Let's just DuckDuckGo it. So on my purple laptop, I've been doing some other kind of neat stuff. I've been setting up more command line utilities. So I have it so that I receive a lot of my social media stuff now through RSS, which is really nice. And I heard I got recommended that because like when you have to go around to different websites to look up information, it ends up kind of being a drain on your time. But if you have it on RSS, it's all served towards your RSS reader or your terminal, and so that's pretty nice. I'm working on that, and I can show you guys that later. Let me see if I have anything installed here on the terminal. I don't think I installed much in here yet. Could do an update here. Like I say, I haven't had this thing on for a while. Let's cover up my password here. Let's see. I think LibreWolf might need an update. I guess some people might not know what LibreWolf is either. It is just a fork of Firefox that has a lot of like sensible add-ons already installed on it, like uBlock Origin. I have Dark Reader on here as well. Let's see, add-ons, these. Yeah, I have Dark Reader on here as well. On my purple laptop, I also have KeePassXC, which is for my password manager. Highly recommend that. But yeah, what else can I show on here? Not much. This is a pretty bare bones installation of Pop OS. One interesting thing that I haven't figured out on this computer yet is it has an issue with its, I guess firmware, where the brightness buttons don't work. So I can press those and it doesn't do anything. I was doing a little bit of research into that. It's not a huge issue because I don't use this one at night that much compared to my purple laptop, but there might be some stuff in the Linux kernel that I need to flag to get that to work. Sometimes you come up with issues like that on certain hardware when you're using Linux, but it's not really that common, or it's like one thing. That's why I recommend try it on some old hardware and see if you like it, kind of thing. But yeah, that's the red laptop. It is very pretty. Like I say, I mostly bought it just because I thought it was really pretty. And but now that we have it working, and as you I don't know if you guys can hear the fan, but that's the fan now. Before it sounded like a tractor / semi-truck, and now it sounds like a regular computer fan. It's not quiet, but it's a lot quieter than it was. What else do we have here? Yeah, no, not much, I guess. But let's shut it off. Now that I have it, I can probably take the purple laptop out of service for a little bit at least, and get it get it all repaired, put some new thermal paste. I don't think I've ever had that one apart. So we'll take a look at that at some point. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Just a quick video just to fill you in on what happened with the red laptop. All right, thanks. Bye.